Okay, Chris, we had some other best things to talk about, but I don't want to dilute the really, really strong episode that we've come up with here to this point in the episode.
Oh,
So I just want to wrap it up here with what are the best conversion actions in Google Ads? What are the best
whoa.
types of conversions? Because I think we've pretty much done everything here. We've talked about the best network to run your ads on, the best campaign
Yep.
type.
Yep.
We talked about the best bidding strategy.
Yep.
We talked about the best keyword. Well, I mean, what do you want us to talk about? The best ads? It's like, okay, you're going to be most likely using responsive ads. The best extensions? How about all of the ones you can use?
That's not
you
a good
know.
one. Yeah.
So I think because the bidding strategy, maximize conversion, target CPA is so dependent on conversions.
Yep.
You have to feed the system the right conversion actions to optimize for. So for my world, Chris, lead generation for small businesses, I'm going to say form completions, not a newsletter where you get their email, but actual contact form. Like you get their phone number, you get their email, you get their name, you get their problem, some kind of, they're giving you information about the problem they have. That's the best, along with phone calls, but phone calls that last a realistic amount of time that shows there's potential with that caller.
Okay.
That at a high rate, they can end up giving you money.
Okay.
So for some businesses, that's 15 seconds. For other businesses, it's over 5 minutes or maybe even longer, but like some kind of realistic time threshold on there. Calls and forms. I'm going to count chats as forms because that's
really,
if someone's, yeah. And it's just a wave. I've tried to ride that wave. I've tried to get away from that wave. I can't escape the wave here of chat.
I find that chat logging is so unreliable and so inconsistent, and you know, people just use the chat, and it's such a bad idea to track it as a conversion that.
Oh, so good to tell the truth. I'm gonna join you, Chris. Well, I felt like I was missing something because so many people have chats, but then I talk to my clients who have chats, and it's like not a lot comes in from chats. But here's the thing: I have seen real conversions that end up becoming customers come in from chats. So I'm going to leave the door open that if it's a really good chat and you're able to track it, and you have a high confidence that it's the same thing as someone filling out a form.
That's what's so hard. When it comes to chat, it's like a phone call, but there's no solid connection to base the reality.
But that's why I'm saying with the real form, like you get their information. I'm not saying a chat where they click the first thing where it says like, what do you need help with? And they click the first AI. It's not AI. It's a freaking, you could write it on a piece of paper. If they click this, then this. I did that in 3rd grade, by the way.
Yeah.
But if you actually get their contact information, I'm going to call that a form is what I was saying, you know?
And I think,
but is there anything else?
When it comes to conversion tracking, I want forms, and like you said, legit forms, you know, like someone who's sharing their contact info, and I want phone calls. If I get those two, I'm going to assume I'm probably getting 70% or more of the total real leads they're getting, and I'm happy with that.
You're sitting at, we don't have to say the names of these big companies, but the big companies that do the video calls and all that. Where's the innovation? What are your employees doing all day? Listen to what I've just come up with. Why are there not click to video call on websites? Click to FaceTime. Like,
how did you just invent that? And I never.
How did I just invent that? Because how much trust would you generate if someone goes video call the auto body shop now, and some guy with a huge beard, dip in his mouth, stains on his baseball hat, grease all over him, under the car. Yes, Tony's. But what do you need? And then they're like, you got this. Done. Someone stole my Cadillac converter because I'm on the East Coast. And he goes, don't even say it. Come down to the shop. We'll take care of you right now. How much trust would that generate? You think they're going to go back to Google and search for other people?
Yeah.
How effective? Why aren't they doing that? Why isn't that on websites? Why aren't they charging like 3 pennies every time and attacks on the internet?
That's amazing.
And I don't want anything. I can't take on more responsibility. I can't show up anywhere. Like, I'm not looking for a job, but like when someone creates a business and they sell it to one of the big guys, just give me $5 million.
Oh,
$5 million.
Oh, $5 million.
Hey, I'm on the East Coast now, Chris. You know, cost of living. Just give me $5 million, please. Because what I just did for the internet, like, why isn't that a thing?
Yeah. the technology's there.
Because I'm
Everybody's
like,
got
what's
phones
missing is the
with
conversions.
video. And,
Oh,
and
God,
you know what
yeah.
that gets rid of,
Yeah.
like, you know, people doing, you know, like phone answering systems. You know, you get to talk to the person. You know, you get to see who you're talking to, and
Yeah. How much trust would that
trust. The trust is so heavy there. That's great.
So let's count those as conversions.
those count
if
those. They don't
anybody
exist
ever
yet.
Comes up with that, yeah.
But I count them.